Hi, I'm Mark Gregory, manager of K&M Industry and the manufacturer of StrutWipe and SkyMark. We're here today in beautiful Arizona, Pinell Air Park, on this lovely Air Canada Boeing 767, where we're going to demonstrate both StrutWipe and SkyMark for use. Now, you wouldn't use a pipe wrench on a B-nut. That would be ridiculous. So why would you use a red porous rag? All it does is push the dirt and grime around. And for those bales of rags, why would you even want to mess with those? Half of them don't even work anyways. You end up throwing them away, costing you money. What we use is 100% biodegradable cotton that's strong, resilient, and absorbent. And of course, for the cost factor. StrutWipe is an easy, convenient, cost-effective way of cleaning the aircraft struts. Way easier than getting a can of fluid in a rag, mixing the two together, having to deal with hazmat, logging in and out, and all the fines that end up getting associated when stuff is left out. StrutWipe comes in different hydraulic fluids because each of the aircraft landing gear struts can have a different type of fluid into it. So we make sure that we don't cross-contaminate the fluids within the struts with any type of solvents. SkyMark is a patent-pending wipe that has phosphate ester base fluid on it. It is the only wipe endorsed by the Boeing company as an alternative method of cleaning down phosphate ester hydraulic components. SkyMark was developed in cooperation with Air Canada. They actually requested us to develop the wipe for them. SkyMark comes in two types of phosphate ester base fluids, type 4 and type 5. SkyMark is not to be used on aircraft struts. The O-ring within the strut can be damaged by the phosphate ester fluid. That's why we developed two different types of wipes. StrutWipe is developed with a tear notch and a stop right here to stop the top of the package from becoming FOD. So all you do is pull StrutWipe right out of the packaging. It's already pre-saturated, ready to use. And here's a pro tip. Fold the StrutWipe multiple times, just like that. Right underneath here is where there's called the scraper seal, and up inside is the O-ring, and that's what we're trying to protect. But all the dirt and everything collects right up underneath here. So if you fold up the StrutWipe like this, and you run it on the bottom side of that scraper, it collects all that dirt. Then just open it up, flat surface, wipe down the strut. All right, we got the right main done now. Let's get to the nose. Now we're on the left strut. You notice we still have the same wipe. For disposal, just take your glove and pull around. And for disposal, per company policy, just place the dirty StrutWipe back into the bag. Struts should be wiped down prior to refueling an aircraft. That's when the aircraft is the lightest and the most amount of chrome is being shown. Now we're going to use the neoprene nitrile gloves for SkyMark. And the reason why we're using these gloves is because with regular nitrile gloves, the phosphate ester would eat away the glove itself. So you want to protect your hands so they don't get any chemical burns. Believe me, you will only do it once. Don't forget your eye protection. I can tell you loads of stories about burns and such. You want to make sure that you're protected. Just like StrutWipe, SkyMark is designed to have a notch and a tear point so that when we tear the top of the bag off to get the wipe out, we don't create a FOD issue. Simply remove the pre-saturated, this is the type 5, the HyJet 5 wipe. Taking the wipe and starting from the actuator spot, just wipe the actuator piston down, away from and to the rod end. Simple. Same thing applies to the other side. Just wipe down from the actuator to the rod end. Now we're at the truck position actuator. This is the dirtiest hydraulic component on the whole entire aircraft, and the reason why is you get all the asphalt, dirt, and brake dust coming up. So to clean this, once again, we start from the actuator side and we clean down to the rod side. And on the other side, clean down to the rod side. This makes this so much easier instead of trying to pour phosphate ester onto a rag. So much safer. I really wish I had something like this when I was an A&P working on the line. Now we're going to do the right truck positioning actuator. Same action going from the actuator to the rod end. Cleaning off that dirt and grime. Now the reason why we do this is because all this dirt actually corrodes the chrome. I can really feel it, and you can probably hear that scraping sound up underneath there because the top of the actuator gets cleaned, but not the bottom. There it goes. And just like StrutWipe, just place the used wipe back into the SkyMark packaging for easy disposal. For more information, go to either StrutWipe.com or SkyMark.com. Thank you for your time.